Hey there, it's Matt Cramer, and today we're going to be talking about how to set up your first Facebook ad for real estate. All right, well, thanks so much for coming here. I'm sure you're trying to figure out, hey, how do I set up my Facebook ads for real estate? And it can be confusing if you've never done it before. So today we're actually going to go through how to set up a Facebook ad for real estate for a lead form. Okay, so this is a great opportunity. If you don't have a website, if you don't have a landing page, you can still start collecting leads using Facebook today. So with that, we're going to dive into this little presentation. If you want a copy of this ebook that I'm going to be going through with you, go ahead and click the link below. We'll take you right there where you can get a free copy of the first Facebook ads training, and you can even walk through it while you're watching this. All right, we're going to assume that you have at least made it to your Facebook ads manager. Again, if you have not, if you don't know how to do this, go ahead, click the link down below in the description. You'll get it. You actually need that ebook in order for me to walk you through how to set this up to get to this point. Because if you're not at this point yet, you still have to set up your business manager, your ads manager, all that. So you'll need that because I have all the links for it right there. Again, I'm not charging you anything. Just click the link down below. You can grab that. But let's say you've already got that now. So we're going to continue on. So you're going to go to the Create tab, which is going to be that little green button over here, right? You see this right here? The big red arrow, the circle. Awesome. All right, we're going to go to the next one. Now, you can see we're at the campaign level right now. There are 3 levels inside of the Facebook Ads Manager. We have the campaign, the ad set, and the ad. We are at the campaign level, okay? We're going to create a new campaign. And you can see that at the top. You can use existing campaign or you can use create new. We're going to create a new one. Okay, so as we scroll down, we have to use the special ad category because we're making a Facebook ad in the housing area. Okay, because it's a housing specific ad, it now falls under special ads category. So we have to use this. Make sure you check this box and select housing. Once you've checked that, we're going to look at what type of campaign that we're going to be using. Okay, what is our marketing objective? So we've got brand awareness, reach, traffic engagement, app installs, video views, lead gen, messages, conversions, catalogs, store visits, all that fun stuff. Guys, today we're going to be doing something super simple. So we're just going to stick with lead generation. Okay. So lead generation. Now go down here where it says campaign name, and you want to make sure that you're going to fill this out. Typically, you can call it lead generation, but at least add a date so you know when you created it. It might not seem like a big deal right now, but once you have 3, 4, 5 months worth of data in here, you're going to start wondering, okay, what was this? What was that? How did it work? All that fun stuff as we're going. Okay, so now we have 2 other options. We're not going to worry about these right now, okay? We're just going to skip those and keep going. You can go back to those later on as you get a little bit more advanced, but getting your first Facebook ad up, we just want to continue to keep things simple and make sure that it's effective. So we're going to continue, which is now taking us to the ad set level. Again, at the ad set level, we want to make sure that we are naming it. Okay, typically this is going to be something based on your target market. So let's say you're targeting people that are interested in Zillow or mortgage or Trulia, whatever. So you're going to name it Trulia and then today's date, and you're going to continue on. Now you're going to select your Facebook page. From here, you're going to have to accept the Facebook lead ad terms if you haven't already. Then we're going to go down here. Dynamic creative. Again, we're skipping. We're keeping things simple today. Okay, so we're going to put in our location right here. We have to select a 15-mile radius. Now, I suggest you pick the central location so that it's 7.5 miles in either direction of where you work. That makes it a lot easier to work with. Don't put the edge of where you work as your center location, okay? Now, because of Facebook's new policies with special ad categories, we can't touch age, we can't touch gender. Not a big deal. I rarely did this anyways. So don't have to worry about that. Okay, so you're going to put the language that you speak right here. And again, if you speak a language other than English that you can work with, those markets are consistently underserved in the US when it comes to real estate marketing. So you have a really big opportunity for yourself there. I do suggest using only 1 language per ad set. Okay, so make sure that you're doing that. Next, let's go down to detailed targeting. Now, when we type in realtor.com or Zillow, we can hit the suggestions button. It's going to show us a bunch of different options. Okay. So what is detailed targeting? Well, it's different interests that people have based on Facebook's data, which, I mean, let's be honest, Facebook probably knows you better than your spouse. So we typed in realtor.com. Again, we use the suggestions and it comes up with all these different options for us. So we can target things like Zillow, Trulia, house hunting, homes.com, basically anything that we want that is an interest, right? We can't target people who make X amount of dollars or anything like that. But if they're interested in these sites, then we can use those targeting points. So feel free to experiment with this and see if you can get a higher quality lead as you go. Also, the only way to know what works best in your area is to test. Guys, I have run ads in the majority of the US and a lot of Canada. And I would say that probably 65 to 70% of the time I run them completely open targeting, which means I don't put anything in the detailed targeting or the narrowing audience area. So you have to test your area. It is going to be different everywhere you go. Don't just take what I'm saying right here and run with that. Make sure you're testing multiple different variations. So the next thing that we have is called narrow audiences. Basically, this means they have to match two criteria. One from the top criteria up here, right here, and one from the bottom criteria, right? They have to match at least two criteria, one from each. And that's called narrowing the audience. Keep an eye over on the right-hand side. You're going to see potential reach. Okay, you want to make sure there's at least 25,000 people in your potential reach. I typically want to grab at least 75, but 25 is basically my minimum. Unless it's a retargeting, but again. Yeah, and I think right here I even said 100,000. So again, if you can get somewhere upwards of 75 to 100,000 and beyond, like great. If you can't, try to work with no less than 25,000. So now let's look at the placements, all right? Automatic placements, why we don't want to use this? Well, Facebook wants to spend your money. They want to spend your money. They don't care about your return. They don't care about the quality of the leads. All they want to do is spend your money. So we're going to back it off just a little bit, okay? And we're going to go down and hit edit placements. Now, when we go down to edit placements, okay, we're only going to run the Facebook newsfeed in the Facebook Marketplace. This is the super basics. Please, again, you can test other things, but if you're just getting started, run the newsfeed in the Marketplace, okay? Now, we're going to scroll down a little bit further. You're going to see the budget, the schedule. Because we're doing the budget at the ad set level, meaning we did not use campaign budget optimization, which again, I don't recommend for real estate ads. We're going to be able to work with our budget right here. So we're going to adjust our daily budget. Keep in mind with our daily budget, this is going to affect the amount of leads you get per day, right? We have an estimate over on the right-hand side. That's not always exact, okay? Now, if you don't set a time frame for when this is going to start and end, which I typically don't, just keep in mind, it will keep spending the money until you shut it off. So unless you shut this thing off, you will continue to get leads coming in and you will continue to spend money. So make sure you shut it off when you're done. All right, so we're going to continue on. Now we're going to go to the ad level, right? We have the campaign level, the ad set level. Now we're at the ad level. So we're going to choose our ad name, which lead generation, put your date, whatever it is. Then we're going to select our Facebook page. Now that we have our Facebook page set up, we're going to use a single image or video. Video works great. Today, we're just focused on creating something simple, so we're going to use a single image. Down here, we're going to have the opportunity to add media. This is going to be where we add our image. Okay, so if we go to a stock photo and just type in house, because let's say we're going to use a homes list under $250,000 or something like that. Go ahead, go here. Click one of these houses that looks like it fits whatever price range you're talking about. Okay, so if you're thinking, hey, we're going to do a list of homes under, $250,000, don't throw a $3 million mansion in the picture. It just doesn't work. People are going to be angry. So we're going to grab this one right here. Find homes for sale locally. We're doing something super simple. Don't actually use this copy. Put in like real, legitimate Facebook ad copy. And if you don't know what to put in there, go ahead and visit our Facebook group. Again, the link will be down below. You can see what kind of ad copies people have used and that have worked in different areas. So again, click the link down in the description below, and you can go to that group and grab some of the different ad copies that have worked there. And I'll give you a little breakdown of how we kind of set it up real quick. So the basic formula to writing out your ad. You want to call out your audience. Okay. You want to grab their attention, make sure they know that you're speaking to them. Hey, California, or actually we'd go a little more specific than that. So, hey, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Hey, Grand Rapids, Michigan homeowners. Hey, Grand Rapids, Michigan home buyers. Then we're going to use features and benefits. Check out this amazing 3-bedroom, 2-bath brick ranch house that just hit the market, something like that. Click the learn more button down below for more information. I mean, that's basically the type of thing that you'd put in there. But that's the formula we kind of use. Again, if you want to see examples, just go to the Facebook group. Okay, so we have the primary text. Now, this is where we put it in, and this circle over here on the right is where it shows up. Same thing with our headline. This is where we put it in. This is where it shows up. Guess what? Description is the same way. Same with the call to action button. We put the information in on the left-hand side here, okay? And then it shows up on the right-hand side as an example. So we've created our ad. The last thing we need to do is actually set up our lead form. And this is going to be the part that somebody actually goes into when they click the Learn More button to fill out their information and become a lead in your database. So we're going to go click New Form. Right here, you're going to see the opportunity to name this form. Make sure you name it something you will remember. Name it something specific to the date and what you're offering. You know, 250K, below 250K, and then the date, whatever you want to do. Okay. Then we're going to go to the next part, which is form type. We want to use more volume. I've used higher intent. I just haven't seen it to actually work better. So I always go with more volume. Next, we're going to go to the settings, and we want to make sure that we have sharing open. The reason we want to do this is because if it's restricted, then you're only going to get the leads from the people that sign up directly from seeing your ad. But what happens a lot of times is people see your ad and they're like, hey, this list of homes for 250,000, I want to share it. They share it. So then their friends click it to go in and put their information in. And if it's restricted, it will not allow them to. So make sure you leave that open. That way you can receive more leads at a lower cost. Finally, we're going to go to the content. So in the content, we're going to go here to intro. You can put an intro in here if you want. Again, I always go with the least amount of friction I can possibly have. So I use the image from the ad, which automatically happens by just turning the intro off and not putting an intro. And it says learn more by providing your info below. That's all I want. I want zero friction. Okay. Now, next I'm going to add the full name, email, and the phone number. Okay. I need to have those 3 pieces of information in order for it to be a quality lead, in my opinion. If I can't connect with that person, it's not a quality lead. If I don't have their contact information, not a quality lead. So I want full name, email, and phone number. Now, sometimes people put first name, last name. Don't do that. You can parse that out in Zapier. Just do full name, email, phone number. Okay. In that order. This should be like a stairway so that the first step is the easiest one, which is our full name. And then the email, it's a little bit tougher than full name, but not quite as invasive as phone number. And then finally, the phone number. Okay, so we're easing them in so that they enter their information with as little friction as possible. Next, we're going to go to our privacy policy. We're going to put the link to your privacy policy right there. If you don't have one, what I've seen some people do is use the privacy policy from their brokerage website. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying I've seen it done. All right, so we are almost done. Right here, you can see the headline. This is after somebody signs up, okay? So after they sign up, this is what they're going to see on the thank you screen. Almost done. To see the homes available near you, simply click View Website below. So this is when they want to get that homes list. We're capturing their information. Thank you page says, hey, you're almost done. view the website to see those listings. All right. Now, if we put something there that says like, congratulations, a lot of times people don't click. If you say almost done, they feel like they still have to do something and they stay around, they pay attention, and they click view website. So make sure that you do that. Now, don't forget to hit the save button. Okay. Make sure to hit the save button or you are going to regret this big time. And then you click finish. Now you've set it all up. You've got everything in place. You can confirm and get your ad into review so that you can start running Facebook leads as soon as possible. So hopefully this has been valuable. If it has, please do us a favor, click the like button. And if you want to know when the next video is coming out, be sure to subscribe and tap that little notification bell so that you get notified as soon as we drop a new video. With that, we'll talk to you next time, or we'll talk to you in the Facebook group or in the comments below, whatever. Everybody have a great one.